Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and today I'm coming to you with my panic buy purchase from Joann's. It's this box and those 2 bags. Yeah, I know. I'll get into how it all turned into that, but I do want to welcome all of our new subscribers. We have had several in the last couple of days, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your time here, which I hope is for as long as I'm here. And then, of course, welcome to everybody else. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate all of your continued support. You guys are amazing. And if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, I'd love it if you'd consider hitting the subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit it to the notification bell to all, so you're notified anytime I upload a video. And all right, so we're just going to get down into the nitty gritty. This did start out as an order online at Joann's. Now, I have posted a video explaining that Joann's, the entire company, is going under, has been auctioned off, and Great American liquidation, or it's like a liquidation company that has worked with Joann's. I don't know all the details, but anyway, they are going under and all the stores will be closed by May. But I went to go place an order online, and I've never had a problem doing that. So I went online, I placed an order. I had a bunch of Posh in there, Big Twist Posh, because that's one of my favorites. And, you know, okay, but I know everybody's looking for Posh, and it's going to sell out. So I'm trying to place this order. This was not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before, I think. Yeah, I think. Anyway, hi, Mr. Boyfriend.
Hi.
His friend is over and they're playing in the music room. Anyway, so I go to place this order. Now, I was going to use their like payment plan system that they've got, which is Klarna, and not a problem. I went ahead, I applied for it. They said, okay, we're going to approve you for this and go forth and be merry, basically. So I go and I hit submit, and it said your Klarna or some kind of address isn't correct, or billing information isn't correct, or whatever. So I tried to fix it, and it wouldn't let me fix it. And I was like, okay, this is frustrating. And so then I tried to go ahead and do it again, because I didn't get an order number or anything. And Klarna was like, well, we've already approved you for this amount, so we'll approve you for this amount now. And I'm like, wait, what the heck? So I'm like, oh my God, frustrated, because I want to place this order, because I want to get my Posh. But I needed to place it with Klarna so I could get the payment plan. And I always do if I'm going to use Klarna or one of those types of purchasing options, I always do the one where there's no interest. So anyway, this is Saturday night. Customer service is closed on Sundays, and Monday was a holiday, so they were closed. I'm like, are you flipping kidding me? This is like ridiculous. So I'm like, okay, so now what do? I don't want to rerun the Klarna thing, because I don't know how, and I still have an issue with that one, and I have to figure out. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. So yeah, so all of last week, Tuesday through Friday, I called at least twice to customer service, was on hold for a minimum of a half hour. Either my call got disconnected or I had to go because I couldn't be on the phone forever. And so I was like, oh, this is so frustrating. So in the meantime, I went to my local Joann's, which I thought had closed already, but it didn't. So I went over there to see what they had in Posh. So I went through my order, and I picked up what they had of what I wanted, and got that, and I think like 2 or 3 other things. And that's in this, no, that's not. That's partially in this bag, I think. Yeah, it's partially in this bag. So then I finally get a hold of somebody on Friday after being on hold for like 40 minutes. And they're like, well, you know, first of all, you can't make a buy online purchase in-store purchase with any of the original 500 stores that were going to be closing, which is mine, which made sense why it wasn't allowing me to do that. So you have to find a store that is remaining open. This is before the final auctions. And you could do it there. So the closest one to me is Rockford, which is an hour away. So I was like, okay. So I went ahead because in the meantime, Now I want to go ahead and place this order because the thing with Klarna was cleared up and whatever, and this guy was on the phone. It was a very frustrating conversation, but he ended up giving me a couple of coupons to use, and because they told me that they would honor my coupon that I had. So anyway, long story. So I go ahead and I place part of the order that is able to ship to me, and what they didn't have online, which was all the posh, that was available from Rockford. So I went ahead and I did that. I got notice that Rockford had my stuff ready. This was last Sunday, I think. Monday I went and I drove out there I drove an hour out there, and but I find out that there's like 4 of my colors that says it's canceled, and I'm like, what? They said that they had like 15 of each color except for the black, and they filled my order within like an hour of when I placed it. What? So I got the stuff that I ordered. That's this bag right here. And then I went in the back and I was like, or to the yarn. And I found a couple colors. I'm like, you know what? I want a little bit extra of this and a little bit extra of this. And then I'm walking around and I look up on the rafters, you know, above the shelves. And I was like, that looks like posh and that looks like the one I wanted. So I asked one of the ladies to help me, and she got the big ladder out. Sure enough, 3 of the 4 colors that I wanted were in these boxes up in the rafters. And I was like, I'm so glad I asked. So I went ahead and I got those. That's the balance of what's in there. And this box is what I ordered, and it was shipped to me, and I got it. I think I'm gonna have to pause this so I could go ahead and plug in my camera, because evidently it went from 76% to almost dying in the couple of minutes that I've been on here, for the 7 minutes I've been on here. So hold on one second, I'll be right back. Bye. Okay, I'm back, but my camera for some reason tends to discharge even when it's plugged in. So I'm gonna go as long as I can and then hopefully come back relatively soon. All right, so let's look at the stuff I got at my local store. Oh, wait a minute. This is the stuff from my local store. This is the stuff that was shipped to me. And this bag is the stuff I got in Rockford. Yeah. So, this is the stuff I picked up at my local, Joanns. Sorry for the earthquakes, but I don't have the prices with me. But all the yarn was 25% off, and I had an additional 15% off coupon that the gentleman gave me after a lot of frustration. It was probably one of the worst online purchases I have ever done. And I've purchased quite a bit online. I was like, this is beyond ridiculous. And the people in the store were like, yeah, this is one of the issues that we've been having for quite some time. So anyway, I went ahead and I got this bear for a lovey, or a reindeer, I'm sorry, not a bear. Because he was on sale. I think it was like $4.50, plus I got the 15% off on him. So I went ahead and I grabbed him. His original price is $14.99. But he's a holiday guy, so it was on special sale. Whoa, sorry guys. That was a big earthquake. All right, so what I went ahead and oh wait, I have the receipt in here. So that reindeer was $3.82 after my coupon, because he was on sale for 70% off of $14.99, and then my 15% off coupon. Okay, so then I went ahead and I picked up 2 Juicy Couturier polyester and metallic is the one. It's 107 yards, and then the other is 100% polyester, 107 yards. I got it in this, this color is not coming out true to color. It's a little bit brighter than it's showing up in camera. This one has the sparkle, and this one does not. I make my scrunchies out of this, and I know that like Bernat has a velvet, and there's other ones, but I just really like the Juicy Couturier. That is my favorite to make my scrunchies out of. So I went ahead and I got 2 of these. Because I've never done that color, and I'm sure that they'll be popular. So those guys are originally $9.99. I paid $6.37 for them. That's with my 15% off coupon. The 25% and then the 15% off coupon. So I paid $6.37 each for those, which is not a bad price considering I think I normally, well, no, I only buy them when they're on sale of some kind, but $7.50 is normally the cheapest I ever get it at. Then I had seen these, there were 4 of them, and I kind of wanted them thinking I would do a baby blanket out of it. It's the Caron Simply Soft. I know some people don't like it because it's very splitty, which it is, but it's one of my favorite acrylic, big box acrylics because it's so soft. Really. This one will be full of Miley fur. This is, I should have my reading glasses, 100% acrylic, 315 yards. They categorize it as a worsted weight, which I would agree on, and it's called Neon Pink, and it is super ridiculously bright. It's actually brighter in real life than it is on camera. But I got 2 of these because they said, no, I wanted to go ahead and get some online, but they only had 2 online, so I went ahead and I got 2 of these. I think I did it for pickup at Rockford but I wanted to use the Klarna on it, so that's why I did that. Okay, so then the rest of this is Big Twist Posh, and it was $6.37 for all of the Poshes, which they're normally $9.99. They were 25% off. I did 15% off coupon. Oh, the Caron Simply Soft was $3.50 because they're normally $5.49 plus the 25% and then the 15%. So that is that. So the rest of this is all Posh. Colors that I use regularly and sell the best for me, plus 3 I've never used before. So I've never used, so Big Twist Posh is 100% polyester. It's 233 yards for a 200 gram skein. They categorize it as a bulky 5. It's I think a thin 5. This one is called Lemon Glow. I've never used the Lemon Glow, but it is a beautiful bright yellow. I've also never used the Blueberry Jam. It may be truest to color right here. Here it's a little too bright, and here it's a little too dark. So I think this is about true to color. And I've also never used Smoothie Bowl, which is this like kind of purple. I mean, not kind of. It is purple, but it's like a lighter pinky purple kind of. So those 3 I've never used before. The rest of these, which I have more of in the orders, they sell right away. My bright colored stuff always sell really fast. This is Mandarin Orange Glow. I absolutely adore this. It is so bright orange. It's just amazing. Then another super popular one for me is the Glowworm, which is green. I think it's showing up more yellow, but it is in fact green. And then I have 2 of these because this is a ridiculously popular color for me. Strawberry Glow. And it is not coming out true to color. It's a super bright pink. Like, it's just like a glowing pink. It's a very appropriate color. I have 2 of those. So that was the order that I picked up at my local Joann's when I realized I wasn't going to be able to get these colors online anymore, and I wasn't sure when I was going to be able to get a hold of somebody who was going to help me, how they were going to help me, was I going to be able to get anything. So this was a total panic buy and getting it at my local Joann's. And then I found the Juicy Couturier color that showed wasn't available online, whether to ship or at a store. So that's why, another reason why I picked it up. And I'm sweating right now. I'm very warm. It's like warm in Chicago now. Or the Chicagoland area. Okay, so then next was the order that I did as with my order to ship and pick up in Rockford, Illinois. That I was told they didn't have 4 or 5 of the colors. So this is what they did have, that they did fill. It was 2 of these Caron Simply Softs in the neon pink. I forgot, it was in store. Then another one of the Strawberry Glow. I think it's Strawberry Glow. Yeah, another Strawberry Glow because I can't have enough of this. It's amazing, and I sell it out all the time. These three I've never had before. These are all Big Twist. Well, these two are Big Twist Posh. This colorway is Blue Raspberry, and it's like a baby blue. On camera, it looks to me like it's a little bit darker, but it's like a baby, like the quintessential baby blue. That's what it is. And then this one I just loved, and I only have one of these, and I'm kind of sad I didn't get more, or maybe I did get one more. This is the Sherbet Glow, and it's just a beautiful, it doesn't know justice on camera. It is like the most beautiful peach, I would say, but like a brighter peach that I've ever seen. And then this one I have one of. It's something I plan on making stuffy, a particular stuffy with. And I'm not going to say right now what it is until I actually make it and I show it. But then you'll understand why I got this. But I have one of these. I just haven't used it yet. This is a Bernat Baby Blanket Dappled. And it's the standard 220 yards. All baby blanket, all Bernat blanket, whether it's baby, brights, dappled, whatever, 220 yards, 100% polyester. They consider it a super bulky 6, which it is. And this colorway is Sunny. And, well, it's kind of blown out. Here, I think it's maybe more true to color. But it's like a deeper yellow, well, it is dappled. It's a deeper yellow inside, and it goes to a lighter yellow. Well, evidently, okay, it's kind of mixed. Can you see there's like a deeper yellow here and then lighter? It's dappled, exactly like that. But there's more deeper yellow in the center. There's something specific I'm making with this. I have something similar, but it's a different item. But everybody will be like, oh, is that a XYZ? And I'm like, no, it's this. And so this, I think, is going to make, with a green, is going to make the perfect, what everybody thinks my other thing is. So then I get to the store and I'm like, you know what? It's really strange that these other items got canceled because it said you had so many and you guys filled my order within like an hour of my placing it. Not that inventory may not be, because like in the reason why you can't place, before all of the stores went on the chopping block, with the original 500 that were going to close, the reason why you couldn't do buy online pickup in stores because they weren't going to be counting their inventory. Okay, not that they weren't going to be counting it at all, but they weren't going to be keeping up with it as readily as they normally would. So they wouldn't necessarily have an accurate count online. So that's why you weren't able to buy online, pick up in store. But that's not the case with the Rockford one when I placed the order. When I placed the order, excuse me, it was Friday. And that was before the auction started for the rest of the stores. So I was like, you know what? So she's like, okay. And we talked and I got some information and whatever. And so I went in the back and I was looking and I got a couple things and I was like, this is so disappointing. What the heck? How am I going to get this? Where am I going to get this? I need this. And so that's when I saw them in the rafters. And the lady was nice enough to go and get them for me. And she's like, you know, I love Posh. She's like, I don't make it like you do to sell at markets, but I do make it and sell a little bit locally. And she's like, and I just love it. And I'm not going to be able to get it anymore. Although she did tell me that a Hobby, Hobbii yarn, I forgot what it was, Toucan maybe? She was told, she's never tried it, but she's been told that it's like the exact thing as Big Twist Posh. I may have to try it one time just to see so that I know I can get it, because I don't know what's happening with Big Twist. I haven't followed it. I should have, but I haven't. Originally, before, when it was the first 500 stores, they had a plan that in the event the rest of Joann's was closing, they had a buyer in the wings to buy the Big Twist line, and I don't know what that meant. So they may have had a buyer for it, but did that mean they were going to keep it as Big Twist and put it into other big box stores? Were they going to rebrand it and put it into big box stores? Was it going to be available online? I don't know. I have no idea. If I find that out, I'll do a separate video and I'll let you guys know. But when I got to the register with this stuff, in order for me to use my 15 off a $75 purchase, I was 10 cents short. So she's like, well, you could buy one of these little candles for $1 or whatever. And, you know, and I was like, okay. And I'm like, so then this other lady comes up and she's like, oh my God, these bags are all so cute. And I was like, my boyfriend looked at all my project bags that I did for a video there. And he's like, you keep saying you need project bags. He's like, no, you don't. But he knows that that's not going to necessarily be the stopping point of project bags. Come on. Anyway. So I was like, you know what? Can you take the candle off? I'll get one of these bags. Yes, it was like $1.50 more. It was like $2 and something cents for the bag. But dudes, come on. Really? Look at this. I make things. And it's like bigger than me. Seriously. So, I got a project bag out of the deal. Anyway, most of these are the same thing. Yes, 3 of the 5 colors I was able to get. They didn't have the pink parite or something like that, and they didn't have the black sesame, which was the black. But they had these. So I got 2 of each, 2 of the colors and 4 of the other color. I've never had this one. Again, this is Big Twist Posh. It's, oh wait, pink pitaya. They did have it. Okay, I lied. There were 4 colors that the black sesame was the one they didn't have. So anyway, this is pink pitaya, and it's like a bubblegum pink. Like, I don't know if it's coming out true to color, but it's like a bubblegum pink. So I have 2 of these, and then I've never had this one either, and I desperately wanted it because to me it looked like, oh, what's the color? It's called Frozen Grape, but it looks like, you guys know it. Like, oh my God, I can't think of it, and I know the word I'm looking for. So it's a beautiful, it's a light purple, but it's like a bluish purple. What is that color that I'm thinking of? Oh my God, tell me in the comment section below if you think of what I'm thinking. If you know what I'm talking about. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. Because that was one of the questions in one of my giveaway things a long time ago. Anyway, oh, you guys need to remind me, and you're not here, that I have a question to ask you guys at the end, which is your homework. And I probably shouldn't have told you that because now people are going to go to the end, and yeah. But only go to the end if you're actually here at the end. So I have 4 of these. These were the Lime Glow. I absolutely had to have this because it is like a beautiful neon green, and it is amazeballs. Amazeballs. Like, absolutely incredible. Now, I don't think I've actually had this green yet, but I know it's going to sell because any greens that I make that are bright, if I'm able to get some, sell like crazy. Oh my God, it's right on the tip of my mouth and I can't think of it. What is happening to my brain? Anyway, okay, so that was all my in-store panic buy purchases. Then I have this box. Went to the gym yesterday and today, and I was only able to work my upper body because my toe, I had surgery on a few weeks ago, and so I haven't been working out my lower body other than walking 2.5 to 5 miles a day as a Rover dog walker. My doctor's office, when I was sending them pictures of my toe and I thought it wasn't healing well, they're like, if he knew you were when you said you were a dog walker, were walking 2.5 to 5 miles a day, we would have had you taken a week off to start. But whatever. Anyway, but I saw him as a follow-up today, and he said it's looking good, and I don't have to soak it anymore, and I don't have to wrap it like with the gauze and the this and the that and the whatever. I could just go ahead and put a little piece of gauze and a Band-Aid. But he says to keep it covered with a sock and in a closed-toed shoe, since I do work with dogs. Don't want them to like scratch it or whatever and then get infected and all that other bull. So this is, I think, ooh, no, it's not Posh because I couldn't get any Posh online after that big fiasco of a week of trying to reach them. This is, I think, primarily Big Twist Plush, which is another thing I use. Now, the Posh I use primarily for my baby octopi. Primarily is what I use it for. My baby octopi, some lovies, Because I make loveys out of all kinds. I use worsted weight. I use that. I use plush, baby blanket. I use big loops and threads, sweet snuggles. I make all kinds of lovey blankets, or out of all kinds of and juicy couturier. So I already took labels off with my address. So thank you for anybody that reminds me, hey, you're showing your address, because this didn't come to my P.O. box. It came to my house. All right. So, oh, you guys can see it all. You guys, I don't want you seeing it before I show it to you. Whoopsie, did I do another earthquake? I apologize if I did. Okay, gotta hurry. Okay, so Juicy Couturier, this is I'll show you the sparkle first. They're 98% polyester, 2% metallic, 107 yards across the board with the Juicy Couturier, whether it's sparkle or not. My sparkle ones tend to go faster than my non-sparkle ones, but I have a whole display of non-sparkle and a whole display of sparkle. And then when I run out of yarn, I kind of make combined ones, whatever colors I have. And those actually sell, well, okay, they do sell the best, or black sparkle or whatever. But anyway, so again, bulky 5, suggested needles 6.5 millimeters, suggested hook is 6.5 millimeter. Yeah, okay. So this is the red sparkle. Now the color is called Cocoa Red, and it's the red sparkle. I have never had the red sparkle. I thought that would be a good idea. I mean, granted, it's not Christmas anymore, but some people love red. And it is like a true on, I don't know that I would say blood red, but it's a beautiful red. So we got red sparkle. And then we've got the pink sparkle, which I have this like, and I sell it like crazy, hot pink. This is not hot pink. This is ballet pink if I've ever seen a ballet pink. And there's the sparkle, but it's called hot pink. I don't understand. I don't know why. I don't make up the color names, but this one sells really well. Also, I also have it in the non-sparkle. These are 100% polyester. And oh my gosh, I just love making my scrunchies out of these. And then they didn't have the Cocoa Red in non-sparkle, because otherwise I would have gotten it. Wait, they had it at the store, didn't they? Yikes, and I don't know, I didn't get it. This feels like it's empty inside, but this is licorice, which is black. It actually almost looks like a deep charcoal, but it is supposed to be their black. And then this color I absolutely love. This is Free Love. And I don't know why I didn't get a sparkle one. This one in sparkle sells like crazy. And they had it at the store in Rockford, but I'm not driving another hour to go and pick up a skein of this. These are, the rest of this I think is Big Twist Plush. Now, okay, I think I ordered all the colors that are in this particular one. So this one, the Big Twist Plush, I make my medium size octopi out of, because my large octopi are made out of loops and threads, sweet snuggles. And they're not even that large. I mean, they're larger, but they're not even that large. But these are, I make my medium size octopi out of. I make loveys out of. My cheeky frogs I make out of them, a bunch of different stuffies. But the Big Twist Plush is 100% polyester, 153 yards. I think that's across the board. I only have one that's variegated. Well, I think that's considered variegated. But 153 yards, 300 grams. It's considered a super bulky 6. Now, I think that's funny because they consider... What was it that I showed you guys that was considered a super bulky 6? Was it the Posh? No, I showed you guys something that they said was, I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But anyway, super bulky 6. I guess it's not a jumbo. It is like blanket yarn, but to me, it's a little thicker than blanket yarn. And to me, I like the feel of this more than blanket yarn. I used to love blanket yarn back in the day. They've changed the consistency of it. But anyway, so I think I told you all the specs. Super bulky 6, suggested needles and hook are 8 millimeter. It says you need 8 of them to make a blanket, 6 of them to make a button-up sweater, v-neck sweater, 1 to make a hat, 2 to make a hat and a scarf. This is called Electric Tangerine, and my octopi that I have in this sell like hotcakes, and it is not doing it any justice on screen. This is bright orange. This is like phew, neon orange, okay? And yes, it's that sound that you have to make when you're talking about this. All right. And then there is electric pink. This is in no way electric pink to me. This is not baby pink because it is pinker. It's a deeper pink. But it's like, okay, this is like a deep bubblegum pink. And then this one I've made, my cheeky frog doesn't sell well in it, but my octopi do. This one is electric yellow. Now this is electric yellow. This is like safety yellow, like in your face yellow. It's like crazy, okay? Now those are the only colors. Yeah, because this is not the same. Okay, it's in here, but not in here. This one is electric blue. This is not electric blue to me. This is not baby blue. It's not, wouldn't quite, it's not teal. Maybe, I don't know, but to me, not electric blue. To me, electric blue is like, wow, in your face, like glowing blue. That's what, although I know they're meaning it as in like a glow, like a bright blue. This is bright, but it's not like ridiculously bright. And then this I got 1 of, and honestly I wish I had gotten more of, because I think I'm just gonna make my medium octopi in this without like using it with one of these other colors. Rockford had a bunch. I don't know if my local one has it. I may have to sell. We were right across the street from there when I went to the doctor today. By the way, it is February 27th when I'm recording this. I don't know when it's going up though. But when I went to the doctor's, we were literally across the street from Joann's, and I was like, oh my God, I have to go. But we didn't. And for the most part, all of these colors are in here. It's called Neon Rainbow Variegated. So you've got the like safety yellow, the orange, the pink, the blue. There's no green in here now that I think about it. But the electric orange is in there. The electric pink is in there. Although the pink in here is a little bit more pink, like a brighter pink, but this is kind of sort of in there. This is in there in spots, but otherwise it's like a deeper blue, like a more blue versus green. And then this yellow is in there. So the safety yellow or the electric yellow and the electric orange are like straight up in here. So anyway, but like I said, I think I'm gonna make a cheeky frog maybe out of this and a medium octopi out of this. Whatever I can make out of this, I think I want to make out of it. So, yeah, wish me luck on that one. Then I've never had this color, and I figured it would go well because my blue octopi and stuff do well. Okay, as far as the Big Twist Posh, I've never made one of my Stingray out of it. And in all honesty, I think I want to. I like the Posh because it doesn't split, it doesn't anything, and there's great stitch definition. I myself have not found a stuffy that I don't think does well with it. I know some people think there are certain stuffies that don't work well with it. I haven't found that yet, but I don't know. I'll see about making it for my Stingray. In all honesty, I think it might be more fabulous than the Premier Parfait Chunky, which is what I typically use for it. And that's what I use a lot for my baby octopi, my Stingray, I forget what else, but is the Parfait Chunky. And the Posh actually sometimes even comes out smaller than the Parfait Chunky, which is crazy because it's not a smaller yarn. But I also have Hulk tension, and sometimes my tension is way different on different days. So anyway, okay, back to Big Twist Plush. This is Cobalt, It is a fabulous blue. On screen, it's coming out brighter than I think it is. It's like a straight up blue, but it to me almost looks like a purpley blue. Yeah, it's coming out brighter on camera. This might be better here. I don't know, but it's fabulous. You all know blue is my #1 favorite color, with pink and purple bringing up tied for 2. And then I got one white. It's called white. One white, and you know, sometimes they have different names for like basic colors. And then this is black, which is called black. I only got one of each, which I probably should have gotten more. But I don't really make black octopi, which I probably should. They probably would do really well. And I've never made white octopi, like straight up white or black anything. But I don't know. I may change that up. So anyway, the Big Twist plush, I think are $11.99 or maybe $12.99 a piece, but they were 25% off plus 15% off. And I had free shipping because they still have the free shipping with any order over $45, and my order was well over that. So anyway, that is my Panic by Joann's purchase. Panic by purchase, right? Yeah. So let me know what you think in the description box, in the comment section below. Do you have any questions about, you know, anything I make? Do you have questions about the yarn? Do you have questions about Joann's? You know, whatever, I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below. Oh, and what I was going to do as your homework, Mr. Boyfriend and I were talking about this. I'm going to reach out to this person one more time. She's a good friend. I haven't spoken to her in a long time. But she had won a bunch of yarn in I think my last auction. And we were going to take a detour and drop it off to her when I was moving up here to save on shipping. She's like 4.5 hours from me. And then we were going to try to see if we could figure out another time to get it to her. And nothing has happened of it. And it's been up here in Illinois with me for what, the last year and 4 months. October to October, yeah, year and 4 months. And I had it, I don't remember when I did my last auction, but I've had it since then. And it's a large package. I mean, it's probably the size of this box. Actually, it's maybe even bigger than this box. So I was thinking, do I do an auction just for that yarn? Because I really don't have other yarn to auction off at this point. Because I went bare bones to, like, as far as big box yarns, I went bare bones to what I knew I wanted or needed or whatever. And then, of course, my hand-dyed yarn is my hand-dyed yarn. I had gone through that to see if there's anything I could part with, and in all honesty, not. Whatever. I know I've had some judgy looks and comments and stuff about that, but whatever. My hand-dyed yarn is my hand-dyed yarn. I collected that, like, specific, like, I picked out all of that stuff, you know. But anyway, so I wasn't sure if I should go ahead and auction it off. It would be a very small auction, but should I go ahead and auction it off or do a giveaway with it? It would be one big giveaway. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, in all honesty, I could use the funds from the auction. I didn't work all of last year, and not for lack of trying. I put in hundreds of applications, and I was either told that we have a sign out saying that we're hiring, but we have to have it out showing that we're hiring, but we're not actually hiring at this location, or more of the answers were you're overqualified, and I'm like, I don't care. I know what the position is. I know I'm overqualified. I want the job. And that was their excuse, or any other various reasons why, or the job is just simply no longer available. So now I'm doing Rover, and well, actually I started that at the end of last year, and I'm doing really well. I have several clients, full-time repeat clients, and then I have some part-time clients, and then I have some people that I only do like a couple days here, maybe a couple days here, or whatever. So I'm very grateful for that. So I have income coming in, and I'm trying to work on my business so I could get that going. I need to start doing markets. My plan was to have started them in January, but January kind of went sideways with my surgery and with a facial thing that I had going on, and that's kind of why I wasn't on camera, like shooting videos. I still have a bunch of market videos from the end of last year that I need to try to get out before I do my this year market. And I have a bunch of like small, medium-sized yarn hauls from Joann's, Michael's, Hobby Lobby, I think Premier, which I may keep those as buffer videos in the event I don't have a video to put out. But I do have some current videos that I have recorded that I'm also trying to get out in somewhat of a timely fashion. I mean, they're already at least a month old, but they will get out. So that being said, I don't know. I don't know, but let me know what you think. I'm kind of leaning towards doing just a big giveaway. That's if she doesn't want it. But doing a giveaway versus an auction, although I really could use the funds for that, because you know, I moved up here and we were going to be splitting our expenses because I had a job that I was transferring to, and that didn't end up working out. So, you know, all the expenses went onto somebody else's shoulders, and it was, you know, it's been kind of a crazy thing. But let me know what you think. That's your homework for this video. If you're still here, I will know, because you'll answer my question. Anyway, so I hope you have a great day wherever you are in the world. I don't know what time of day this video is going to post. It's evening for me, or nighttime for me. And have a great rest of your day. Remember, be positive, as well as remember, for every season there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. If you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list. If you don't mind me sharing it publicly but anonymously, let me know that. I will do that as well. My mom said to say thank you so much, as always, for the continued thoughts and prayers. She appreciates it more than you could possibly imagine. And her treatment plan, her maintenance treatment plan has changed. And there are a couple more side effects that she was hoping she wouldn't have to deal with anymore, but she is. But if you guys can add extra prayers that just everything is controlled with it, and it goes away, and that she could go back onto her old maintenance program, that would be very much appreciated. And it's nothing bad, nothing like serious or whatever. If you guys want to ask me privately, that's fine. Just it's not like crazy change and stuff. It's just something, you know, it's just, you know, we don't want to just always be talking about it or going through all of it and stuff. But, and if you're still here, I know you guys, you know, don't mind knowing more information. But Miley says hi and bye to her peeps. She's being such a good girl. She's laying in bed. Her friend, Mr. Eric, is here. That's his pseudo name that, you know, we agreed that I could use instead of his real name. And she really likes him. And then, of course, Mr. Boyfriend said to say hello and goodbye. And he said hello to you guys when he came out here for a second. And, of course, I Thank you all so incredibly much for all your continued thoughts and prayers, as well as all of your support of my channel and of me and all of my content. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And it's funny, the space on my camera is going to go before the battery, it looks like. So anyway, I'm glad I'm almost done. So have a great rest of your day wherever you are. And yeah, I can't wait to read your comments and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed this yarn haul, and this video ended up being way longer than I wanted it to be, but oh well. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.